Just the hum of the city and I'm feeling alright. Got this quiet moment in the heart of the night, and the neon signs are bleeding through the hay.
What's happening? What's going on? What's going on, man? You're tapping in with the originators. It is Monday, as you already know. It's your boy K Styles, aka the Sixth Man. Bring it to you here with the Senator Mad Mike Sports.
Yeah. Time and time again.
Time and time again. But before we do that, hey, Mike, you know we got to give people the what? The what, Mike?
It's the real rock.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, damn.
All right. So today's roll call. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it, man. We got Night Whisperer, we got Ski Yee, you got John in the building, we got Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. Appreciate y'all coming in. Keyshawn, what's happening? What's happening? So before we get right into it, let me play a little sound to kind of ease your minds in a little bit. Give about 15, 20 seconds to get everybody else in here as we play the sounds of relaxation. Hit it. Hey. Okay. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button as well as hit the hype when you get done with this. All right. Get about a few more seconds. All right. All right, man, Mike. How we doing this evening, man? Keyshawn, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Sonya, what's going on? What's happening with you, Mike?
Hey, man, I'm wonderful.
Hey, man. Thought I'd try something a little bit different here. Dripple Flair, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so sidebar. So you know how we usually start these shows. We're gonna start with a little sidebar. Mike, hey man, the floor is yours, man. Something you want to get off your chest that you want to talk about? Let's get it.
I've been tagged in a lot of stuff lately, but I want to talk about something that I saw this weekend at Elimination Chamber, man. Yeah, Elimination Chamber was kind of interesting.
Why you say that?
I mean, we got this YouTuber, and this dude is like literally one of the most annoying people in the universe. And I'm not talking about annoying in a trolling type of way. He's just a dumbass. And kind of lead into something. STS style of a question.
Okay, what you got for?
Because like Logan Paul, it's like the WWE seems as though like they have to take on the like it clearly seems like they've been doing a lot of branding with other companies and stuff like that, and it seems like they made they bid with this dude, And every time I turn around, he's at every event. He's a part of every major storyline. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, who told y'all that this dude was entertaining? Who the hell told us that who the hell told y'all that we want to see Logan Paul? We want to see actual wrestlers, and the actual wrestlers that actually doing the thing, we're not seeing them enough.
Yeah.
Guys like Dominic Mysterio and whatnot, we're not seeing them enough. But instead, we get stuck with Logan Paul, the guy that's literally getting kicked out of countries because he's such a disrespectful and culture. I don't say culture vulture, but he's just disrespectful to a lot of people's culture.
Yeah.
Like he's very disrespectful to other countries, and he goes out his way because he feel like he can. And we saw him and Javon Evans in the Elimination Chamber, and Javon Evans didn't do nothing. We got to see more of Logan Paul posing and walking in the circles and running and doing and jumping off shit. Like we didn't ask for you. We asked for Javon Evans.
Oh wow.
Javon Evans, obviously, what I call the new Kofi Kingston. Because that's some bitch. When I tell you, look, you talk about black men and super athletic, like he fits that stereotype to a T. This motherfucker can jump off the Empire State Building and land on his damn feet. That's how athletic that motherfucker is. And yeah, wow. We didn't see any of it. We were stuck with the Logan Paul. Even though Randy Orton ended up winning it, but they made the whole match out of Logan fucking Paul. Which brings me to the question, kid. Why is it that it seems like everybody trying to be a fucking troll? Like, why do companies make it seem like we want to see trolls all the time? What the hell is up with that? Like, why are y'all trying to feed us? That's not entertaining. That's not what we want to see. We want to actually be entertained by the things we want to be entertained. I didn't turn on wrestling so I can watch Logan Paul pose and smile. Why does it feel like all of these damn companies? And like I said, you see a lot of rappers doing the exact same thing. They're doing the same shit. Why does it feel like all the like every rapper to going out their way instead of actually doing it the conventional way and putting out a good product and letting people choose? Like y'all got to come up with fake ways to try to get people mad, upset, and indifferent. Mr. T.I.
I mean, the thing about it is when we're looking at how people act, it's essentially really just a time of where the best way to get somebody's reaction is to piss them off. I know for our sake, I know we really can't be surprised because that kind of something that we kind of do. That's how we get people.
I don't think we piss.
No. What I mean by we do is we be us, but it pisses people off. Like you said, Logan Paul is there just for the YouTube money. Like I said, because you know they got Prime on every damn thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking myself. I'm like you, like WWE don't need like even viewers. So I'm even confused as to why they even feel like they're doing it. Why is it that y'all feel like y'all need rage bait? Like y'all literally have one of the biggest YouTube channels on YouTube the WWE does, and they never. So again, I don't even know why. I don't even know why it's the like I said. Maybe they feel like they gotta have channels and shows everywhere on in a part of everything. I even see in the WWE that the wrestlers even tell you know that what's that new show that they got? What's it called? I forgot the name of it. It's some Unreal or real.
Wait a minute. Do you see that in the chat? Cassandra talk about. Can we talk about the rage bait from the Giants?
Yeah, I'm getting to that. We definitely getting to that. Believe that.
I don't even know what the hell happened there. What's going on with the Giants? No. I'm talking about the Giants. She was talking about the Giants. I was like, what the hell happened there?
We'll definitely get that. You must have forgot about you didn't see the chat. You've been asleep for the last 2 hours or so. That's what that was. Lord. But it seems like again, it seemed like all across social media, everybody just trying to do it's I'm teaming up with this guy with a social media and following, and the same thing you were saying about Corey Holcomb. Now I seen Corey Holcomb getting on talking about him and 50 Cent the best friends right now. I'm like, come on, baby! Like, why everybody feel like they gotta try to piss people off, and then like everybody doing the same. It's the same tactics over and over again, and they feel like we actually want to see that type of stuff. It's not like every damn thing turned to a Real Housewives.
Controversy like I said, controversy creates cash, man. It's all come down to people seeing that chaos. Chaos brings money. And 2026 so far has been nothing but that.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. Talking about Corey Holcomb and 50 Cent. He said Corey Holcomb and 50 Cent the best of friends.
Him and said, me and 50 Cent, we talk all the time. I'm like, why would 50 even talk to you? That's what I want to know.
He trying to get. He trying to.
Like if you talking to 50 Cent, then you wouldn't be up here trying to tell and getting in the fights with people in the middle of the street. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job of taking heed to what 50 Cent is. Like if that's what you say. And me and 50 Cent, we talk all the time. We're one of the most hated people on social media. Come on, Corey. Like, come on. Like, stop, bro. You haven't seen it?
Nah. I heard about it.
Oh my God, he really said, me and 50 Cent, we talk all the time, and we some of the most hated people in. I'm like, bro, stop. You were just crying talking about suing people. Now you up there putting your name next to 50 Cent talking about he the most hated. Man, shut up. Shut up, fucking crybaby.
They shut up.
Shut up, nigga. And in the words of K Styles. But getting into what Sandra was saying is, so if y'all don't know, you're talking about some major clickbait, okay? Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Lord, I'm scared.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, hey, what's happening? Say I didn't know y'all fuck with the 5150 show. I don't watch the 5150.
No, we really don't watch it. We just
I don't watch it as much as I used to.
Yeah.
But I used to follow 5150 going all the way back to 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So the last couple months has been kind of weird. But go ahead.
So you talk about clickbait, and now look, I want to tell y'all to get on your knees right there and tell Man Mike y'all sorry, because I've been accused of being a clickbaiter, and I'll never clickbait. I just don't tell you what the truth behind the story is. Okay, that's not the same as clickbait. All right, so I don't do that. So this guy, good googly moogly, that thing is juicy. But this dude is named I got about 15 people trying to message me right now. I'm so sorry. My phone is going absolutely haywire right now. Just hold up one second.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody want to message me while they know we're doing the show. That's a bullshit. But this is what we call clickbait. So Adam Farrell, he said the Giants are monitoring the availability of one Bijan Robinson per Wes Steinberg. John Harbaugh is reportedly hell-bent on finding his Derrick Henry. Did I stutter?
Okay, so
did you hear what I said?
So basically they're clickbaiting using saying that the Giants are pursuing Bijan Robinson.
Yes. Don't nobody believe you.
First of all,
don't believe that.
First of all, if that was the damn case, you wouldn't have Bijan Robinson in the uniform reveal video.
Oh my God, bro! Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, y'all just saying anything. See, this is what we talk about clickbait with these quote content creators. This is what they do. They go out of the way to say shit that's never going to happen in any way, shape, or form. Why would the Atlanta Falcons? Why would anybody, if they had Bijan Robinson, why would this motherfucker be why would you even put him? Why would they try to trade him? Why would they put him in a conversation of, yeah, it quite possibly could? No, you not.
The fuck? What's that, though? That's all I say is the fuck is that? Why? I just said why. That's all. That'd be my only question.
Why even make it up? Why would you like? Why would you even fans like? You got to be stupid to believe that.
You telling me people were actually believing the shit? Please don't tell me somebody actually believe that.
Always people that's believing. The point is why the fuck would you even? Why would you even tweet
that? Like John said earlier, it's engagement farming. It's engagement farming. Because the thing about it, it's all about saying something so absurd that people ain't got no choice but to damn respond to it.
Mm-hmm. Like, come on, bro. Like I said, I looked at it, but the crazy part about it, it's not even the fact that it's trolling. Like social media, a lot of people done got so lazy. Or should I say these people are not as talented as they claim to be doing this. And I want to see if I can find her. So this guy's quote unquote the NFL insider and reporter, the home of Adam Baum, the host inside all season with Adam Farrell. And yeah, like I said, it to me it looked like a parody account.
Yeah, that would sound like
it sounds like a parody account because I'm thinking to myself like, come on, bro.
Right. And
But the
like
crazy
Keisha,
part about it, this is what they. This is exactly what these people on Twitter. See, this is why. Look, conversation like this. I'm like, come on, man.
but like you said, man,
If
this
I
is
was,
why with Keisha I say shit. It's okay to clickbait, but goddamn, at least make it somewhat believable.
mm-hmm. Hey man, I would have said the Falcons would have like the Giants would have gone all out to sign a guy like Kenneth Walker or Tyler Algier, but Bijan Robinson, he's hell bent on it. Come on, yo. But this is what a lot of these fans that y'all make these accounts popular. Y'all make these accounts popular by throwing it out. And like I said, it seems like every all season we get accounts like this. They always come out and they be having 10, 20,000.
Exactly. Like you said, man, I just look at it from a standpoint of these type of things. You just what I like to say, throw it in the garbage. That's how I feel. But on to the actual aspect of the show, because like I said, I'm not finna let some stupid ass troll shit agitate the hell out of me, especially if it's some stuff that don't make any sense. Um, we got two topics today, as you see on the screen itself. Speaking of quarterback talk, damn it. Speaking of quarterback talk, look like JJ McCarthy's time is over, potentially over in Minnesota. And the second topic is the Atlanta Falcons prioritizing the linebacker position in free agency. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to allow the people to choose how we start, which one of these two topics to start with. So what we're going to do is you're going to put one for JJ McCarthy, and you're going to put two for the Atlanta Falcons linebackers. And what we're going to do is we're going to give y'all a few minutes to go ahead and do your thing. So, Mike, let's go ahead and wait for him. Hey. And like I said, while you doing that, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button for Mad Mike Sports, 6MK Live, and the Heavy Hitters Live. Oh wow, it's kind of tired right now. Well, do you see that, Mike? I see a 2, 2, 1, 1. Nah, I don't do the Barry White voice. Nah, John, can't do the Barry White voice.
Hello, baby.
I got a deep voice. My voice can go deep, but it ain't gonna go that deep.
Hello, baby. You go ahead and take them things off, baby. Cause Mad Mike got a little something for you, baby. And I know you've been wanting it too. Just let Daddy do what Daddy got to do. And you just sit there and look real pretty, baby. How about that, sugar? How you like that now? Was that how that game down? How that game down?
Hey, pimping all over the world, man. Pimping all over the world. That's just pimping. All right. So, all right, let's go ahead. Stop that. I just want to play that for y'all just to be kind of a dick. But looks like
well, for you, if you feel good about it,
hey,
you got some explaining to do. If you feeling good, I wouldn't expect you to feel good about it. Goddamn it!
The hell's you talking about? We talking about the music, baby. We talking about the music. Nah, but
music, baby.
All right, so it looks like two. He said they made me feel uncomfortable. Southside, shut the hell up.
Make you feel uncomfortable. The hell, I don't want to make you feel good. Okay,
Say you not Halle Berry in this bitch.
Oh, no, don't make me feel good. No, we ain't doing that around here, pimp.
Nah, so pretty much what it looked like. It looked like we're gonna go and get the Falcons topic out the way, which is the linebacker position. As we already know, outside of the James Pierce situation, Caden Ellis being a free agent, Troy Anderson, free agent, D'Angelo Malone, free agent. The jury's still out on Caillou. Now, the Atlanta Falcons right now are they are projected to have anywhere close, and this is right before they start doing all these other cuts and stuff start taking place. As of right now, they're projected to have about $28 million worth of cap space. That's a lot of money. That's a lot. That's a lot of money that Ian Cunningham is going to be dealing with coming in as his first shot with the Falcons. So we're just going to go off the scenario that free agency let's just say they do go the route of free agency. And Sandra said, what happened with Troy? Well, Troy is an unrestricted free agent. Last year was the last year of his contract, and damn, about 4 years went by that fast. But like I said,
what happens with him? She's asking, what are your thoughts on him?
Oh, what happens with him? He's gonna get picked up by somebody. I'm gonna say he's going to get picked up just for the simple fact that, just like Nakobe Dean, there's been a lot of injuries in his career, but there's the flashes right there. Now the flashes may not be as significant as what Nakobe Dean showed, but Troy Anderson does have flashes of being a capable linebacker. Hell, the last game he played with the Falcons, he had a 17 tackle touchdown game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about that. 17, he had like 17 tackles, like 4 tackles for losses. What was it, a fumble recovery? No, it was an interception, a pick six. Or was it a fumble recovery? I think it was a pick six. I think he had won Defensive Player of the Week that week, but he got hurt in that same game and he ain't played since.
That's interesting.
Right. So we're doing a what if scenario is if the linebacker position is the priority in free agency, because we have a lot of linebackers that are going to be gone.
I don't think as many guys are going to be gone. I think, I'm going to be honest, The worst thing that happened with the Atlanta Falcons was hiring Raheem Morris. Like he just wanted to come in here and experiment with some shit. Like we fucking played over some shit. Like we didn't like we up here putting everybody with a big ass head with that big ass guardian hat was our linebacker this year. Everybody. And every last one was too little and undersized. All our linebackers, all the big ones, pretty much didn't get no play time here. Even the starting one, Divine Diablo barely 230.
Nah, he about 226. Cause like you say, he's a safety hybrid anyway, so that makes sense.
And we got Caillou. I don't even know what he's good for. Like, look, like that motherfucker is really a human statue. That's what the fuck he is. He just on the field, practicing, doing nothing. Like he's absolutely worthless. And you got Diablo. Diablo wasn't healthy, and nobody knows what was wrong with it. Like I don't know what the hell was wrong with Troy. And then you got Woods. He was there. Y'all tell us. And I saw him in preseason. He looked good, and then he never plays a damn down. He never really even gets an opportunity to even play during the regular season.
What?
Caillou been getting his ass tore up every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds. Okay? Caillou was getting his ass destroyed every 5 seconds on the field.
For those that's new who don't know who Caillou is, we talking about JD Bertrand. For those that don't know.
He's just out there with a big ass head, okay? That's all. That's why we call him Caillou. Just so you know. That's all you that's the most memorable thing is his damn head, okay? That's the most memorable thing about JD Bertrand, that big ass guardian head he got on.
He looked like a mayonnaise little Bill. That's what that looked like.
That's a big ass head. That's the only thing he's good for. That's the only thing people remember. That big ass helmet he got on, the guardian head.
Exactly.
Ain't worth nothing. He's bad, yo. He's bad, y'all.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's say, so pretty much the top names right now that we're looking at, like I said, Devin Lloyd, Quay Walker, Devin Bush, N'Kobe Dean, Leo Chanel, Bobby Wagner, Demario Davis, Matt Milano. And like you said, it may be it could be a possibility that they do re-sign Caden Ellis if he doesn't find anything that he feels like he deserves in free agency.
I mean, from what I'm hearing, a lot of people are looking at Caden Ellis and free agency. But the thing is, I think he's 30 something.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's going to play a part in his age.
So my question to you is, based on what you see, if it was any one of these guys in free agency that you would think they should take a crack at out of that list, who would you say would be your best bet?
Oh shit! I'm up here. I don't know how the hell I just mute. How the hell I just mute my damn?
Did you mute your?
No. The damn computer. I don't know why the hell. How the hell the mute button is tied to the mute button?
Oh, like I said, you have to check the cause you gotta check the controls. Cause like I said, some of the controls are tied to certain button combinations.
That's why I was like, I hit a mute button on the computer and mute myself on the StreamYard too. It's whatever. All right, but yeah. So say that list again.
We got Devin Lloyd, Quay Walker, N'Kobe Dean, Devin Bush, Leo Chanel. These are kind of the younger guys that's in there. Then you got some of the veterans. You got Bobby Wagner, Demario Davis, Matt Milano, etc.
Well, I don't necessarily like any of those. I like people would probably say Quay Walker. I say hell no because that motherfucker he'll sprain his ankle standing still. So hell no. No, I love Quay Walker, but he can't stay healthy. He can't. He's had a lot of issues since he's been in the league. Devin Lloyd is he's too like he's a little bit too much like Divine Diablo, and we already got that. So I'm not overpaying for something that we already have, to be honest. And like I said, I wouldn't mind bringing Caden Ellis, but I'm not paying no 10 million plus for him. That doesn't make a lot of sense for a guy that's not a pass rusher. Like if he's not a pass rusher like that, a lot of times Caden Ellis gets his sacks because he's blitzing the A and B gaps. A lot of his sacks become because they're focusing on the edge rushes, and he'll beat a lot of the guards and the centers up front by blitzing. So that's how he gets a lot of sacks. So I'm not paying Caden Ellis that much, but like I said, if Lloyd, if I can pretty much scratch him off the board because I think somebody's going, they see him in free agency and they gonna offer him the bag, to be honest.
Okay.
So maybe Leo Chanel, whatever the hell his name is.
Do you think? Oh, my only thing with Leo Chanel is, do you think he has the versatility really? That they'll be willing to take a chance on him.
I mean, I
know him for being like straight downhill.
I mean, to be honest, we don't know what Olbrick is thinking because a lot of those, you talk about versatility, we just heard that from Raheem and Terry Fontenot. We don't know if that's exactly how Jeff Olbrick wants his team to be. It's just everybody has the ability, to be versatile. I don't know if that's something that he wants because at the end of the day, you need somebody who can get in there and be physical. You just don't want a whole bunch of versatile guys and don't have a thumper. It's just like having a defensive line. You ain't got no fat asses. Like, what's the point of being in having to putting the defensive line together? You ain't got some fat asses. You need some fat asses in there.
Okay.
You need the Jordan Davis. All right. You need a big fat slob in there. You need it.
So it's a name in there. So it's a name in there that I just said. I said would be one of the most interesting signings that I say would probably be Demario Davis. If you're talking about a guy that's pretty much going to be a downhill guy and an older veteran presence.
Yeah, but you know what?
But that motherfucker old in the mud, dog.
Old as a hell.
That motherfucker old as a headache, boy. But let's see what y'all say about it. I see a lot of Leo Chanel's in here. Trucker Mike here said Anzalone. Joseph Day, that sounds like a defensive lineman. But me, yeah, I think by you saying that about, like you said, we don't know what he's looking for. It kind of throws a lot of a monkey wrench into how a lot of people are going to think. Because the thing is, historically, from what I've paid attention to how Ian Cunningham kind of run things, he's not really a guy that too often spends a lot of money on the first day of free agency, and a lot of these guys are going to be first day gone guys. Yep. And you already know those first day guys, and we know this for a fact because we went through it in 2023. We spent a whole lot of money that first day. But my thing is, I don't know if he's going to be one of those guys that's going to be looking that into that first day aspect of things.
I see no reason to spend money on the first day like that. You got enough players on both sides of the ball to just wait and see. You got a number one receiver. You need to get rid of the number two receiver. And Mooney to free up some money, and then you can grab. Right. And you got to bring in the offensive lineman, and offensive linemen typically don't go in the first day like that. I'm talking about the ones we're not looking for a star or someone that's going to be have a major impact on the offensive line. We're not looking for that, like an Alex Mack pickup. Like we're not looking for that. We already kind of have the foundation of our offensive line for the most part. So the Falcons in a prime position just to wait to chill out.
So would you rather look for a mid-level linebacker and then find kind of like your future kind of star in the draft than spending all your money in free agency for a linebacker?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we got guys up here playing like dumpster juice, okay? Like these guys are absolute trash can, and they making $10-15 million already on the roster. So why would we spend more money trying to get rid of guys that play like absolute shit? And you got guys on the roster that has been injured. I see no reason to go out and just spend money all willy-nilly just because it's free agency. I think the wisest thing to do for the Falcons is just to wait things out and to actually think about it. Because not only do we don't have money in free agency, we don't have a first-round draft pick. We're missing a couple of picks, too, on top of
it. Okay. Hey, we're gonna get to everybody's comments here in a minute too. So don't worry, don't think we're neglecting y'all in the chat.
Yes, here we are. We just like everybody else. We don't pay attention to none of y'all. They don't read none of y'all comments. Y'all know it.
But we're the assholes, though.
But we're the assholes. Make that make
sense. Oh man. But that's the question that I have to ask for the chat here. And I want to get y'all thoughts on it. Should they spend top money on a linebacker position in free agency? Or do you think that they will find their next linebacker in the draft? What would you do? And while we get some answers from that, like I said, we got Makeway Sports in here. Trucker Mike said maybe someone from the UFL.
Yeah, we are. Look, what the hell you think we already got? We got a bunch of UFL players in the damn.
Jerome said he liked Leo Chanel. He could be Caden 2.0. Okay. Let's see. Southside here said Devin Bush has been way better since leaving Pittsburgh.
No, he ain't. Don't lie. Don't lie. I'm lying. He was never that good to begin with.
Oh Lord. Oh, don't let Don hear you say that shit.
No, shit. Like he was that damn good. Y'all just see him in a
Oh,
different team. In a different team, he looked better. He looked different on a different team, and it's like, yeah, man, he's good.
I want it. What do you say? I want it all. I want it all.
That
Okay.
man, 27 years old, talking about he looked better than what he ever did. No, he not. He just sucked.
All right. Let's see. Sonya said the draft. What's happening? Said both. Drip said draft. Okay. Okay.
He had what, 2 good years. Yeah, 2 good years in his whole career. That man ain't good, y'all.
Okay. Exactly. Um, let me see. We got a few more minutes left. We got one right here. It says, hoping that the Falcons allow Jalen Walker to play inside and try show up strong at edge. My thing is, how healthy is Braylon Trice? That's the only question I have to ask.
Well, fuck that. Okay, hell no. I don't want them nowhere near that linebacker core because until we figure out that James Pierce is going in and out of jail, I want that motherfucker on the line until we get there. Like I could look. Let's sign a big fat old middle linebacker that know that he could just that we know he'll just be there and be a solid tackler. I don't want Jalen nowhere near that until we know for sure that we getting an edge guy like a Leonard Floyd because Leonard Floyd, he's available. I don't want to move Jalen at all, even though we know he has those capabilities. Now there are packages where you can utilize him as an inside linebacker. We do know that. We know that he can play inside, outside, but like the thing is, you want him to get acclimated at the edge because at the University of Georgia, they had him doing all those things. And I know he's capable of it, but until we know that James Pierce is not going to jail, I say absolutely not. But we got to figure out. To be honest, I already think we already got a guy that is capable of doing that, and I think it's Rook Aurora. Okay, for whatever fucking reason, Ross Stupid did not want to play him more snaps. That was fucking dumb because he was he had one of the better pass pressure rates for the defensive lineman, and he wasn't getting more snaps. So Ross Stupid kind of held this defense back, to be honest. And to be honest, for whatever reason, Jaden, they didn't move Jalen around the way they did James. So I don't even think we've seen the best out of James Pierce. Good God Almighty! I'm just call him Georgia from this point on. I always look. I'm gonna keep getting them guys' name messed up, but we haven't even seen the best out of Jalen Walker as an edge. And he got 5.5. That's really good for an edge coming out of college with 5.5 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. And he was just learning the position. So that was just all instinctual. So once he understand and know the game, going into that second and third year, I'm telling you, Dylan Walker will be a fucking monster at the edge position. He's gonna be a fucking monster. I'm telling y'all.
What's up, Don?
What's good? So y'all talking about linebackers?
Yeah.
I like I say there's a few guys out there. Like anything, I know they're trying to target the middle linebacker because right now we don't really have anybody like you said, unless Pierce is coming back, which I don't think he will. Um, yeah, Walker could be that guy, but we got to think rational and understand Walker could very well just be on that outside because he can play any position at in linebacker, middle or outside. But C.J. Allen's another guy because I'm not looking at nobody in the first round because guess what? We do not have a first round draft. So y'all keep talking about Reese and all these other guys. They're gonna be gone before we pick in the second day two, guys. Let's be. We got to be honest with ourselves. Um, like C.J. Allen, is one guy. Another guy I like is Josiah Trotter. I know y'all may not like him, but I think
Just sidetrack. Like I said, I don't know too many of the uh prospects and stuff because I haven't really got a chance to really see a lot of them. I just know right now where we're free agency around the corner, and it's literally right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the legal tampering day is like next week.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, motherfuckers don't go into press conferences talking about I've been talking to these guys since fucking January and shit.
I talked to the cook.
Like really, we don't need another Kirk Cousins situation, but these guys ain't that stupid. So Don, let's say if they do go the free agency route, do you think they go? Do you think they try to throw a bag at like some of the guys like a Quay Walker, Devin Lloyd, N'Kobe Dean, and etc., Leo Chanel, or do you think that Ian Cunningham may just look at that position and just go with more so of trying to get depth at that position instead of getting like one major guy?
You need to get depth. Get depth. Rotate them out. See who's going to be the best guy that's going to start. Linebacker is middle linebacker is very important, man. This is one of the reasons why, along with coaching last season, but this is one of the reasons why we didn't play well last year, this past season. When Diablo went out with that injury, and we had to put in Caillou, like J.D. Bertrand, like y'all already know, like it's just the middle of the field was just horrible. So we don't, like I said, I don't think Troy's coming back because I don't think they made any announcement. I haven't heard anything about Troy Anderson, honestly. You gotta go. You gotta just look in the draft. If I'm looking for a middle linebacker for the future, I'm going in a draft. We gotta stop trying to plug and play people, guys that is in free agency. Because my thing about it, no team let good linebackers. You don't just let linebackers, especially good linebackers, walk like that. I know everybody talking about N'Kobe Dean, but if he was really that good, Philadelphia definitely wouldn't be just letting him go in free agency like that.
Man, that motherfucker got some tortillas for ankles, boy. The hell with that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody, well, we need to get N'Kobe Dean. I'm like, y'all go with this Georgia shit.
I love my Georgia people, but that damn N'Kobe Dean, that motherfucker is made. His whole body is made out of tortilla chips. Okay,
He can't stay healthy.
He can't stay healthy worth a damn.
If that's the case, we might as well just keep Troy Anderson.
Now she said she's singing Caillou in her head.
But we need somebody who's healthy, who has a history of being healthy. Like we got to stop getting people, that has these injuries. Yeah, they got huge upside, but like for instance, Troy Anderson, huge upside. Dude is great when he's available, but when he hurt, bruh, we ain't got nobody.
Mm-mm. That's the problem. Staying healthy. And I think it like the thing is too, a lot of people are saying a lot of UFL players, like I would try to bring those guys in for opportunity. Thing is, like
Mm-hmm.
you can find guys who can tackle well
Mm-hmm.
anywhere and turn him into something. Because if a guy is undrafted like a Jesse Tuggle can make somebody's career, though, like I'm not gonna go out of my way to say an undrafted guy in college in the NFL right now. Because I mean, look, like I said, one thing I think one thing that has poisoned the mind of NFL is the Raheems of the world. They're going out of their way to try to re they're trying to redefine what the NFL is about. You gotta have linebackers. You can't turn a corner into a linebacker. You can't turn a safety into a linebacker. A linebacker is a linebacker, and we need linebackers in today's NFL.
Yeah, we do.
Exactly. I don't think uh, uh that converting corners and the linebackers thing. I think that experience. I think especially now with the way that football is kind of converting itself back to where it used to be, it's really not a good idea of trying to convert more people into positions they don't need to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Southside said, "What do you think about Devin Bush?"
Devin Bush. Hey,
Mm.
I love Devin Bush, but hey, same thing over him. I think he has some health issues. Like he can't stay healthy.
Yeah, the Southside thought he was gonna get you to
He,
say that
he was
he's
gonna get. He was going.
I'm not like y'all, like some of these Georgia people that just want every Michigan player. Like, look, if you good and if you can stay healthy, yes, bring your ass on the team. But if you got some issues with staying healthy, like, no, I'm good on that. And I think Devin Bush is gonna want a lot of money. We ain't got money like that. Like I said, I'd much rather draft my linebacker, my franchise linebacker.
yes.
So if they don't want to go center in the second round, because I said either center, defensive tackle, or linebacker. Those are the only three positions you need to address in the second round. I prefer a center first. Then you get the defensive tackle if the best one available on on the board. And then if they don't want to go and look in the trenches, then they get the best middle linebacker.
Good
You
God
can still
Almighty.
you can get solid like middle linebackers in the second or third round, and they can start week one.
Oh Lord, Lord! I hate Devin Bush because of his dad. In '95, the Falcons selected Devin Bush instead of Derek Brooks.
Oh,
Hey, that's
that ain't got what they got to do with his son. That ain't got nothing to do.
that
Like
ain't got shit to
I'm
do
not
with you.
upset. I'm not upset. Look, I don't be upset at players. Like they like me being upset at Jamal Anderson, and I'm talking about the pass rusher Jamal Anderson. I'm not, I don't hate Jamal Anderson. He didn't ask to come. He was drafted here.
Exactly.
And look, his dad. I remember Devin Bush's safety. Like I remember him because he played at
Boy, good God Almighty.
but yeah, he didn't go to Michigan. He played at Florida State, but he did coach at Michigan for a couple of years when his son was there.
That shit wild, boy. All right.
Oh, since '76, yeah, I kind of figured that.
Gotta figure that. Gotta figure that.
Yeah.
So since he said since '76, so you've seen a lot worse.
Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't even thought of it that time.
You've seen a lot. You've seen a lot worse team building than what people perceive right now as being horrible
Bro,
team
like
building.
for real. Yeah.
So he done seen the Kim McQuilkins and shit like that. Yes, yeah.
You know what's crazy? People don't give Jerry Glanville enough credit for the talent that he built from the Atlanta Falcons, his tenure with the Atlanta Falcons. He brought a lot of talent in. We could never find a quarterback, but outside of that, like he helped bring in a lot of stuff from what 70 when he got here. What is 77 when he was here? I think he was here like 75 or something like that. But anyway, he's responsible for a lot of talent from the late 70s all the way to the 90s, man. People don't give him enough credit. I think because he's a nigger lover, Nigger. Okay, he's a nigger lover. They don't want to give him no respect. Much like the nigger lover that was the defensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. He loved niggers. Okay, they don't want to give the
You
Ryan.
ain't worth a fuck.
What? It's true. That's the reason why they don't like Buddy Ryan and Jerry
Chicago.
Glanville. It ain't no other reason. They like black people. They wanted to make look, bro. They wanted to make sure Dion. Who was the one that was campaigning for Dion to come here?
That was Glanville.
It was Glanville. They were gonna make one of the first black quarterbacks in the NFL a starter. But the NFL said, no, you ain't doing that. Nope. So my thing is like, look, my takes probably ain't what you want to hear, but it's the truth. Falcons are a lot of the problems that the Atlanta Falcons have right now is because we gave a lot of black athletes opportunities when they wouldn't have gotten the opportunities anywhere else. I know, Cedric. I know.
Yeah. There you go with the engagement farming with that shit. Like,
Now that was engagement for me. I'll admit to that, y'all. Okay, I'll admit to that. See, I don't lie all the time, y'all. See,
hey, what? But also kind of going into the second topic at hand, man. And I think this right here we can kind of relate this with and I think you talked about it earlier, Mike. It's the problem with the young quarterbacks now and how the quarterback position is treated. So it's a possibility that the JJ McCarthy era in Minnesota is on its way to being over.
Again, this goes back to what we've been saying. Teams that don't give these quarterbacks enough time to develop, you know.
yeah, I don't like that at all.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that JJ sustained injuries up there, but let's keep it real, man. Like Minnesota for years, they known for just they much rather bring a veteran in to carry them the way because they don't really have Minnesota ain't never had patience of quarterbacks, never. They always got to bring some veteran in, and it's sad for JJ because I'm like, dude, he's still good? Like there's nothing wrong with JJ. There's the same thing. There's nothing wrong with Michael Penix. Like these two guys, they played in the national championship game a few years ago.
Right.
But hey,
So So just going by the question of this is do we have, like you said, do we have a, I mean, we already know it's going to be obvious they're going to say yeah, but just for the people watching, do we have a quarterback patience problem in football right now?
We
Of
do.
course. Oh, by the way, so for y'all people who don't know your fucking history, y'all need to get y'all shit straight. Okay, get your shit straight. If you're a Falcon fan, you don't know that Jerry Glanville has been with the organization since 1977. Then you don't need to even claim to be a Dirty Bird fan. Okay, don't even say that you're a fan of the organization if you don't know he's been here since 1977 as a defensive back. That's why I said he has been one of the most consistent coaches in this franchise history. In my opinion, the greatest coach in this franchise history that gets absolutely no love because he's a Negro lover. Okay. 1977. Okay, when the Dallas Cowboys was out there having cheerleaders on the sideline showing their booty, that's when he was doing his thing. So, Mr. Glanville,
that's chicken cutlets. There's a difference.
Yeah. Hey, that man, y'all need to do, look, like I said, man, the most disrespected and disregarded guys to ever play, to ever coach this game is Jerry Glanville. Okay? This dude, all the things that we're seeing right now from the spread offense, it wasn't popular until Glanville, June Jones, those guys hooked up. Like, they created what we saying now is, run and shoot. They called it a run and shoot back there, but it's ultimately a spread offense without a whole bunch of running from your quarterback. Okay, that's what they were doing back then.
Yeah, I was going to ask, wasn't Glanville? I was going to ask, was Glanville that helped innovate that?
Yep, that was him.
A lot of the stuff.
Him and June Jones. June Jones going back even when he was Houston, the Houston Oilers at the time. Those guys are instrumental, and this is why, like, I created a channel because a lot of people don't know this. The run and shoot going back to Warren Moon, like the Houston Oilers, June Jones, those guys were innovative. And this is why I get really upset when people say, man, we need to get with some new football. No, it's not. This ain't new. This has been going on since the 70s and 80s.
I'm about to say, what new can you really do?
This is not right.
That's why the NBA slam dunk contest is struggling right now because ain't shit else to do.
Might as well jump off a goddamn trampoline. A pogo stick, you might well pogo stick and try to dunk.
They tried the Wildcat. I remember when the Wildcat, everybody and their mama was doing the Wildcat. Like, motherfucker, that ain't new. That been around since the 40s.
Yeah. The Wildcat.
Well, really, the 20s. If you
20s, bro. I just saw a video today where he was like, bro, it was like 4 underhanded passes in a row, and all of them was backwards.
Y'all know y'all heard of Neyland Stadium, right? Jim Neyland, that's the historic Tennessee coach that won all those championships in Tennessee back in the 30s, whatever decade. He did Wildcat stuff back there. Like,
a lot of things we've seen, like I said, we've seen before. A lot of things that we've seen before. It's just the timing of it. We have a lot of, and like I said, even the pistol formation, y'all don't have no idea how old the pistol formation is. It's been going on for a year and decade.
I think that goes back to the 60s, I think.
Yeah, that was Zach Robinson's granddad that invented it.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Shut up, Don. Shut up.
See, since we're doing that, we need to bring back the jumbo T. We need to
You know what, boy? I will scream. I would love to
Bring
see
back
that.
the jumbo T down here in Atlanta. Shit. The full house formation. How about that?
The wing formation.
The wing T. Nah, we can't run no
The
wing T. No.
Yeah, I didn't think you had
Nah.
nightmares about those
So
formations.
I got
that's I went back to old Bo Schembechler days in Michigan.
nah. I was about to say. Like you said, I just think now that the biggest problem with the NFL right now is they go back to what you said in your live earlier, Mike. The quarterback position has regressed a lot.
Yes.
It's regressed a lot. And what it is because of its regression, a lot of these teams and a lot of these teams that draft these quarterbacks don't really have no wiggle room. Hell, you look at down here in Atlanta. The damn city don't give a quarterback but 7 games before they ready to throw him in the garbage.
Yeah. It ain't even been a whole 2 years, and we talking about get rid of the quarterback. Like, what is wrong with y'all? It wasn't even a whole season before it was up, man. We saw 5 games from Desmond Ritter and say, no, he need to go. Like, yeah, some of y'all incredible. And he was doing good. That's the crazy part. He was doing well in those 5 games, and y'all said, nah, we seen enough. He not running enough. The same thing that Desmond Ritter was accused, we accusing Michael Penix. They not running enough.
So my thing is if that's going to be the prerequisite of every quarterback that gets drafted here, I go back and ask that question. So what's the point of drafting a quarterback if that's going to be the default response to every quarterback that comes in here? Because it's just very, very interesting that since 2021, which is the last time we've had a quarterback down here that started 17 games, that same conversation that you talked about that Penn is going through right now, every quarterback down here in Atlanta has had that same comment said about him. And it's been 5 of them.
Yeah. And then when we got a quarterback that wrestles down there 400, 500 yards, y'all said, no, he can't throw. Make your goddamn mind up, man.
Mariota gave you a little bit of what you wanted. And then you said you didn't like him because he didn't throw enough.
He ain't throw enough. Good God almighty. Jesus Christ. That's it, literally. And then y'all, you know the crazy part about it? This is how I knew that Raheem wasn't going to cut it out. Cut it as a head coach. He spoke with the media and he said, because they kept asking him questions about if Michael Penix was going to run more. Instead of him saying, we're going to call plays that make Mike comfortable, he said, we've been encouraging him this week to run more. I'm like, see, this is why you got to go.
So basically, you threw your quarterbacks under the bus.
Yes, yeah, because the media wanted him to run more. Like, no, the media wanted you to run more, and now all of a sudden, because the media said it, now you're gonna make the changes to it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Here it goes. The reason why they throw the quarterbacks away, they're scared of boring winning. But that's my question though. What is so fearful about winning games boring? What is so fearful about that?
I want to hit somebody in the face with a hot pizza or saying some shit.
You even got to go back to the Mike Vick days. Most of those wins were boring as fuck.
They boring as hell. All they did was hand the ball off 40 times. This dude passed the
That was
ball
a
maybe 15 times a game under the Mike Vick era, and then we doing it now. Like y'all want to throw the ball 40, 50 times a game. If we're not throwing the ball 40 times a game, y'all see it as a failure. And then you say Michael Vick was the most exciting we've ever seen. It's like, bro, all we did was hand the ball to Duckett and Dunn and Vick. That's it.
mm-hmm.
With an occasional pass to Alvin Crumpler. And Brian Fennery caught a pass on the sideline, one pass every game. No, don't blame this on Patrick Mahomes. You blame on that Negro in Baltimore.
That boy Lamar Jackson done made it hell for quarterbacks down here in Atlanta, boy. I'm telling you, boy, he done made the quarterback lifestyle down here in Atlanta hell. And the bad part about it is he's never played for the Falcons, but he done made every quarterback in Atlanta's life miserable. You damn near drove Ritter to the mental institution with the shit that y'all was saying about him and his damn family. Y'all done made Mariota quit.
That motherfucker quit. He rolled on the ground one time and said, "Nope, you got to go."
Which is funny is y'all complained about Pennis only playing in the pistol, forgetting the fact that Kirk Cousins last year played majority in the pistol.
Make that make sense. Make that shit make sense.
Lord.
Why is Ray Ray McCloud dressed like Homie the Clown?
Southside St. Patrick Mahomes' first year and throwing for 50 touchdowns caused all no.
Don't blame it on Patrick Mahomes. That is not where that started.
Mm-hmm.
That shit started. The expectations of quarterbacks have been lowered because of Morris. Okay, Mr. A.A.U. Jackson. The end. Everybody want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want a quarterback that's going to run around in 15 billion circles and throw the ball 15 times.
The question is, why do you think that every quarterback that everybody suggests down here has to be a clone or has to run the ball as much as Mike Vick and Lamar Jackson? Why do you think that is? Because that's the type of quarterback that the city of Atlanta expects the quarterback to be.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a shot. It's a fact. Ask anybody right. Ask. Let's do an experiment. Mike, you want to do an experiment? You want to do an experiment?
Let's go.
All right. So since we got 43 people here in the chat right now, and I want everybody to be truthful on what I'm about to say here. What quarterback or who as a quarterback would you like to see suiting up for the Atlanta Falcons in 2026? And be truthful now. Because we know when your asses is lying in here. We done seen plenty of y'all.
I already know there's gonna be some Stetson Bennett comments here.
I mean, it's going to be a couple of those, but I'm just trying to say the available quarterback options. Who would you like to see down here in Atlanta?
Look, hey, I'll be devil's advocate. I'll be a devil's advocate tonight. Since Are they trade? Is Minnesota trading JJ, or
Well. What it is right now is that his future is uncertain. So they're rumored to be in the market for a new quarterback, rather be somebody in free agency or somebody that they may trade for. I know Mike said earlier that the Jets might be all in on Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray's name has been thrown in the mix for Minnesota as well.
I'm just hearing that that the Jets they really want Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that Kyler wants to go there, but that's what they're gonna go all out.
Now Southside lying his ass off already. This motherfucker said Kyle Trask. Get the fuck. You know he lying.
I like what Drip LaFleur said. Like Tyson, like I said, Tyson's gonna probably be one of those guys we could sign. I don't know if y'all saw the video when Matt visited Ryan Poles in Chicago in the 2024 off season, and Matt was talking. He was speaking real highly on Tyson with Ryan Poles.
Tampering. You said it was tampering. There was tampering.
That was no damn tampering. He wasn't even.
Yes, it is. That's tampering.
In 2024.
Yep.
He wasn't even employed with the Falcons yet. He was still.
That's the point. It was tampering. They were getting rid of that. Right.
Shut up, Mike. Shut the hell up, Mike.
They about to have Falcons on the investigations for the shit.
Man, I'm about to get this job in about 2 years now. You know that, right? I'm about to get this job about a couple years. So I get this job to let you know and be looking for it.
So you telling me Matt Ryan went to them Ryan Poles in Chicago and posed like he was an NIL agent.
You know what? Shut up. Dog.
Yeah. You know. He had to throw that.
I'm the president. I'm the president of football. Bro, you wasn't nothing back then.
I'm like, motherfucker, you was working at CBS. How the hell you the president of football working at CBS?
Let me stop. I said I was going to be good. I'm going to start my week off good. Here I am.
I mean that is a very, very good comparison. I mean, like I said, Matt could have said that I was the president of football operations while he talked to Ryan Poles before he got the job 2 years later.
No, I don't. Look, I'm just kind of going overboard with the tampering, but I'm positive that he, set some things in place. If I get the job, I'm thinking about this, and I would propose this back then. If this happens, I'm gonna bring you in for this. That type of stuff happens all the time. So,
so my question concerning JJ McCarthy here. If they give him one more year, do you think that this will be his his do or die season? If they give him one more chance,
I'm gonna say this. This is what I think Minnesota should do. Trade Justin Jefferson now, because he's the one that's he's forcing he's basically forcing their hand right now because they paid him that money, and they haven't paid JJ McCarthy or any quarterback any money in last couple of years ago. So it's just if I were the Vikings, I would tell the fans to shut the fuck up, trade Justin Jefferson because they already traded Addison. I would trade both of the receivers and just start over. Because you're not going to find any quarterback. There's no magic pill for quarterbacks, okay? And I would just try to make the most out of JJ. Because all he really needs is just to get healthy. That's the problem. Just get healthy. and tell these fans to shut the fuck up. Okay, that's what they need to do because they obviously listening to the fans and they obviously listening to JJ. Justin Jefferson crybaby ass because he wants his numbers. And you know how these wide receivers get when they not getting fed, right? They want to cry and complain about stuff. So trade, get him the right weapons, get him the right coaches, and do it the right way.
Okay, so I see there's a conversation going on right now in the chat, and I think it was. Hold on. I think it was Drip. He asked about Malik Willis. I guess because says everybody in here is kind of clamoring for Malik Willis right now. I don't see. Here's the thing with Malik Willis, and this is one of the biggest risks that people are going to have for him right now. He hasn't played. You have to ask yourself the question: has he played enough games to where you can warrant him a $35-40 million contract?
For what?
Because if this is what we talk about with the quarterback market and why the quarterback position. The quarterback position doesn't have that development phase or that mindset to develop now because of something like this. And we've seen this happen before. We've seen the
quarterback,
the Mike Glennons who didn't play much and ended up with a $45-50 million contract. The Matt Flynn's. Like you said, even though Nick Foles won Super Bowl MVP in a year that he only played 3 games and that was in the playoffs, and he got that big ass contract down in Jacksonville.
Yep.
The reason why people are gravitating towards Malik Willis is what I said once again. He's the closest guy that you had. He's one of those guys that has that has the intangible, the athletic intangibles of a Mike Vick, and he's an Atlanta kid. Like you said, symbolism. He symbolizes what the Falcon fans want as a quarterback, as a kid from Atlanta. So it's kind of like a hometown thing. But my thing about it is do you take that chance at $35-40 million a year for a guy who's played less than 7-8 games?
Yes. Like that, you don't pay for a guy for a handful of games. You better make sure that he's the one. Okay, you got to make sure he's the one. We've seen plenty of quarterbacks have a handful of games, and you pay them. Essentially, what the kid we're talking about, you pay them big money, and then you realize, well, damn. That's the best I've got. That's the best. We've seen the best already.
Right.
There's a reason why Green Bay allowed him to go in the free agency. Okay?
Right, because he was about to be an expensive backup.
And
I don't think you want to take that chance.
Okay.
And as
I mean, you should. The point is, they could have traded him if they thought he was that. To begin with, they had just allowed him to walk for nothing.
The question that you have to ask about that though is what did they ask in return? Because if they thought they was gonna get a king's ransom for him, see, it wasn't gonna work. See, the Falcons got lucky when it came to Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw played 1 game for the Falcons, and the Houston Texans was willing to trade for him and give up a first-round pick for a Matt Shaw. And we got lucky.
They already had their eyes on him too. So they were just looking for an opportunity to get Matt Shaw too. So it's the same thing, but there's a small difference in that. They
Small
wanted
difference.
that. They wanted
Right.
him. The Falcons kind of got him at the perfect time.
Right.
But they did, like I said, they did luck up. They did luck up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They fit their system perfectly.
Yeah, but like I said, we was able to get some kind of compensation out of it, even though
I knew your ass was gonna bring. Man, take your ass back to sleep, okay? We know why you in here.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, you know who it is.
Because we brought up Malik Willis' name.
Yeah, we know.
What's up, Truth?
Actually, that's just good timing. Hell,
I ain't no damn good.
I just woke up. No, I just woke up. I'm an hour and 35 minutes late for a Raw watch party, so I literally just woke up.
Good God Almighty, y'all.
Nah, but like you said, that's the biggest thing when it comes that teams are going to have when it comes to Malik Willis is if it's true that his market is $35-40 million. Do you think do you take the chance on him? And second of all, do you think that he is capable of living up to the expectations that's going to come with that contract? Like I said, we've seen this with a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL.
Well, I say no right off the bat because chances are it's not going to happen for a quarterback. Just off the chances alone.
Okay.
And like even some of the greatest quarterbacks have had a long. They've had a long list of accomplishment. I'm going to say accomplishment, but games that they have. They just say, all right, I can see what going back to Steve Young. Steve Young had injuries. He had good games here and there. You know, the Tom Brady's of the world. He had a couple of games here and there in his rookie season that said, all right, you know, I think we can build upon him. So the chances are it happening with Malik. I mean, we see it with Kyler Murray. Everybody thought Kyler Murray was going to be the next great thing. It didn't happen. You see, he's about to get cut. Justin Fields, you know, Mitch Trubisky, even the Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh quarterback.
I know you ain't talking about Mason.
No, I'm talking about Pittsburgh University.
Oh, Kenny Pickett.
Like a lot of them have talent, but it doesn't work out. So the chances are of it happening is no. But the thing is, Malik is in a situation like Justin Fields. He's in a position almost exactly like that. Because you were drafted, and the circumstances didn't do this and didn't do that, but like you don't have a lot of options. Got to make it. You got to make it. You got to pretty much turn it around like Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold had one opportunity to become something. One opportunity. That's it. And most teams ain't gonna give you $40-50 million for it.
Right.
So Malik he better go to the best opportunity for him to be a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what he wants. If you want to get the check, I don't really see a team that's gonna give him a check. I don't see that, but I think a team is gonna give him an opportunity. It's kind of steep.
Yeah, because I was about to ask if that is true and that is the market for him. What team out there Do you think they'll be willing to give him that back?
That's what I don't know. That's because I see a lot of teams out here. They got their guys, but I don't. I just don't. I don't know where he fits. I don't know where he fits, to be honest.
And
Right.
Justin Fields ain't from fucking Kennesaw. Him and Malik from the same neck of the woods. I want to go off about something else, but I ain't gonna look right going off about it. I
He
just
just
say
went
some
to high
dumb shit.
school. He just went to high
I,
school up
I,
there in Kennesaw. That's it. And he's
that's just somebody who ain't doing his freaking research, but I get it. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say right now. That's all I got to say.
Look at Sandra talk about don't bring one-eyed Willie to her.
Whoa!
They talk
One-eyed
about
Willie.
one-eyed Willie. That's what she called him.
Wow, you know what? No, and like I said, again, man, I get when it comes down to quarterbacks, I get labeled. I get shut up, Dunn. I don't know what you think. Your ass up.
Nah, leave it alone. Leave it alone, Don.
I knew. I was just waiting for it. Well, I wanted to leave that alone. I knew Dunn was gonna say, but the thing is, I get labeled as a quarterback hater, but the thing is, I'm not saying he doesn't have the skill. The quarterback is all about the right opportunity to showcase your skills. And I don't see a team out there that's is willing to give him a $30-40 million. And that's a year. He's going to have 1 year, Malik, to showcase his entire skill.
Yeah, cause from what it said, it's supposed to be like like the Justin Fields type of deal that he got for the Jets.
That's what I'm saying. A long-term deal for him to be the guy, I don't see that happening. Doesn't mean it can't happen, but I don't see it happening this year with a team.
Cause I'm trying to think.
Maybe Arizona.
If they move on from Kyler Murray, they said you can see it Arizona. I'm hearing Cleveland's name being brought up too. I've heard Pittsburgh's name be brought up as well.
Malik going either Miami or Vegas.
Miami or Vegas.
And I already talked too much on that one. That's where he going.
But yeah,
he going either Miami or Vegas.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like even with Miami, they don't even know what they're doing. So it could be one of those deals. Even with Miami, I can see a 3-year deal for about $80 million or something like that, about 40 to 50 guaranteed. That can happen. But like I said, long term, like Miami probably makes the most sense for Malik, being that they still they gonna have a bunch of fucking dead cap. They're gonna have
that too a contract. Like you said, they gotta find a way to get up off that Tua contract right now.
So I can see Malik being there for about 2 or 3 years until
Miami.
They got.
Yeah, I already said
the only situation that make the most sense for Malik, professionally and personally, besides here, is Miami.
Yeah, Miami. I've been saying Miami for a while. Miami would be a good spot for him.
Mm-hmm.
I said professionally and personally.
The coaching staff already they got the familiarity. It won't be much for him to do, like far as like trying to learn a new offense or whatever.
Right.
Like, everything's there. So he'll be closer to Georgia, which is good. Yeah. I know some people said I really think the Raiders they full blown on Mendoza. So, but
they're full blown on Mendoza. But like I said, if I'm looking at wild cards here outside of like Miami and Vegas, like I said, I could see the Colts being a surprise team. Like you said, that might be one of those where it's like I may not have thought about that type of thing. I could see Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what that's actually what he should where I'm gonna put it to you like this. There was a lot of people shocked that Pittsburgh took Pickett at 20 in that draft. And I'm gonna leave that right there.
But you know what though? Speaking of Pittsburgh, I don't think Pittsburgh getting Malik, but I think Pittsburgh. I think McCarthy he's gonna try to get Carson back. He's
Oh,
gonna.
Mike McCarthy gonna try to
I
get
can
Carson
very
back.
see. I can very see Beck. I can see Beck going to Pittsburgh.
Mm. Like I said, man. It's just a weird off season for the quarterback position, just for the simple fact that nobody gives a shit about the quarterback class.
Look, I don't look. I don't look. I want some big nasty motherfuckers up front. That's it.
Right,
I want us to.
right.
I need a center.
No. That's what I'm saying. That's not even just talking about us. I'm just talking about just in general. Nobody really gives a shit about this quarterback class coming up.
Yeah, because you think about all the past few years, who's been developed, who came out of the draft and played lights out. Yeah, you can say, okay, Drake May made the Super Bowl. Okay, cool, whoop the fucking do. And let's be real, the defense helped them. Like,
Right.
ain't no like everybody's seeing now. Like, okay, they are giving up on drafting quarterbacks. They'd much rather just get somebody who's been in the league for 4 or 5 years, bounce from team to team, owning their craft, trying to own their craft, and then bring them in and try to win with them. Look at the Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold now is the blueprint of what teams are going to start going by now. They're going to start getting these 4 or 5 year quarterbacks that's cheaper that they can play, that they can trot on the field and try to win games with.
Basically. we done seen 2 years in a row.
Joe Flacco, the Joe Flaccos, the Geno Smiths. Like,
But
I know Geno Smith didn't look good this season, but when he was in Seattle, he looked good.
mhm.
Oh, also, I forgot about the dude in Indianapolis. What's the dude name?
Daniel
The second,
Jones
yeah, Daniel Jones. He looked good
till
several
he got
games of the
hurt.
season until he got hurt. So that's what I'm saying. Like, people that like teams are not going to keep wasting first round draft picks on these quarterbacks.
The thing is, like you said, as far as the blueprint of the quarterback is essentially a lot of these coaches now they're moving towards making these quarterbacks to be more game managers than actually stars now, because just for the last couple of years we've literally seen the blueprint for winning championships, and it's not about forcing your quarterback to win football games. It's about having your quarterback manage football games. And as far as what you were talking about with development, how can you really develop a quarterback in college when they fucking transferring every year?
Yeah. It's the system. Like I said, that RPO is the worst thing that happened to football ever.
The
Ever.
absolute fucking worst, Mike. Like when you first said that, I'm like, well, damn, Mike. I mean, we got to get with the times. They had done kind of warned me over with the you got to get with the times. Fuck shit. Excuse my French. But
Go ahead.
Mike, you right, bro. Hey, that done watered down the quarterback position tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not.
Exactly.
Hey,
Believe
Trip,
it or
can you
not.
hear me?
I can hear you.
Trip. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nah, go keep on through.
No, but it has, man. I watched it. I got out. Listen, one of the reasons I got out of football as a coach is because of because of that quarterback position. They'll turn. They done turned that. See, this is why what they're doing with the quarterback is the reason why you're devaluing the running back, which is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. Devaluing the running back, and then you also devaluing the offensive line.
Offensive line should never be devalued. But you're right.
Look, when I coached, the last time I coached, I haven't coached in almost 11 years, I believe. And I saw the writing on the wall then, and I'm like, yeah, I got to get out of here because I'm gonna end up having a heart attack, not during the game, but during practice.
Listen, when I turn Malik and Nigel Warrior, and Chumo Kiki, when I turned all them loose, I went straight baseball.
Yeah.
I sent all in the Westlake. And the only one finished at Westlake actually was Chuma. Malik left went to Roswell, Nigel left went to Peachtree Ridge.
So yeah, that quarterback, like I said, the quarterback position, and like you said, this year's draft class should tell you how far down the quarterback position has gone. Like, bro, this is the first draft that I ever remember that the quarterback position is like the last on the totem pole.
Nobody cares. I haven't seen the only quarterback that I've seen that them talking about on the NFL Combine is literally Carson Beck. I have seen nothing about a quarterback. Nothing.
I'm hearing he may be the next quarterback off the board after Mendoza.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hearing. I don't know how true that is, but they saying Carson Beck may be the next quarterback off the board after Mendoza.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
So generally, they just taking the first two, the guys that played in the national championship.
Because you have to think about it. All the preseason quarterback, the preseason Heisman hopefuls, the Newsomeyers and the Klubniks and all them. See, they played like shit this year.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember because that was supposed to have been like Fernando Mendoza literally came out of no damn where.
Never heard of that kid. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what kind of opened the doors for him. As far as that Heisman hopeful, I think the majority of the writers and the media, believe it or not, Kev, I think the majority of them were behind Haynes King. But when when Tech stumbled those last 3 of the last 4 weeks, they kind of took him out of the fold.
Right.
That's the guy who they want. That's the guy who they want to get behind.
Yep.
They want to get behind Haynes King.
Because if they hadn't stumbled, Haynes King was going to be the story. He was going to be the story.
If Georgia Tech had a bag they way into a college football playoff, Haynes King would have won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Because that meant he would have survived the ACC and playing Georgia at the end of the year.
And Georgia, yep. And then whoever was in the ACC championship, yeah, they would have mollywopped them. And
wow.
It was Duke. It was Duke. It was Duke in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say mollywop because Pittsburgh was one of the teams that lost you down the stretch. That they shouldn't have lost that game. But if they had a bad they went into the college football playoff, Haynes King would have won the Heisman, and he'd probably be sitting at the top of the board right now.
Right. Because that was the story that they was gonna pushing.
That's who they gonna get. That's who they was gonna push. The good old hardworking rags to riches type Southern boy who been through this and that and then got and he
they'll push Tech into the playoffs.
Yeah. Look, the consummate feel good story. It's every year. It's got to be that one feel good story. And this year would have been Haynes had taken
Right.
that stumble down the stretch.
Right. Yeah, because I'm looking at this quarterback class this year. I'm looking at, like I said, Fernando Mendoza, Ty Simpson is ranked number 2. Garrett Newsmeyer, Carson Beck 4, Kay Kublik 5, Drew Aller 6. Taylon Green is 7 right now, and I think
Who
that's
they
just so
who they got? Who they got behind Mendoza? Right behind Mendoza.
Ty Simpson.
Ty Simpson.
Beck better than him. Keep going.
Like I said, Garrett Newsmeyer.
Get Beck's better than him. A lot of
Like,
lot of folks got a problem with Beck for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons, either you're a butthurt Georgia fan that's mad that he threw a pick against Alabama, or you just a Georgia hater and still associate him with Georgia. That's all.
But here's my thing about because a lot of people don't like, a lot of Georgia fans don't like Carson Beck. Okay, but y'all be praising Justin Fields. He left for Ohio State. So why Justin Fields don't get that same energy that y'all be giving Carson Beck?
Because uh, Georgia is seen as a racist program because we don't have black quarterbacks.
Lord have mercy.
I just answered the question. That's all.
No. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Cause I done seen a lot of folks say that. And we know them folks that been saying that shit. Like
90% of the roster, 90%, they got 100. Each one of those major college schools get 120 scholarship athletes. 90% of those scholarship athletes are African Americans. But Georgia's the most racist school in the South.
because they don't have a black quarterback. But you got a problem with Tech that has a lot of black quarterbacks. Like that makes sense. but
I'm trying not to get suspended. And I'm really trying not to get
like I
suspended.
said, like
We gotta go. We gotta go.
I just wanted to go
No,
down
I
this
kick
quarterback
myself
list.
off. I kick myself off. I kick myself off. I'm gonna
Look,
watch. I'm gonna watch from the rafters. Okay. Hey, y'all
Cousin,
enjoy the
I'm
rest of
thinking
the show, man.
true.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a color. What color I'm thinking of?
Man, shut
And it's
up.
not. It is not.
Let
It
me
is
go to
not.
bed.
It,
We gotta go, y'all.
no, 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 no. Trust. Got it. Look, true.
The only color you
I'm
should be
thinking of a
thinking of
color.
is green.
Money.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time, but hey,
Don, you need to go to bed, bro.
Man,
Go to bed, man.
until next time, people
Yeah.
with this shit.
You really need a long nap, okay? A long nap.
I had one. Listen, I had a long nap today, and I
You
feel
have hibernations. You don't have no damn naps, okay? That
nah, but
motherfucker
nah,
can sleep, boy.
nah, but like I said, they got Haynes King ranked as the 16th best quarterback in this draft.
you got to be
damn,
fucking kidding me.
you
Look,
telling me a 15 guy better than Haynes King?
if he died in the 5th round, 6th round, if we trade back and get some more picks, shit.
Hold on.
Look,
Is Haynes King available in the fifth round? And we 99.9% sure Michael Penix is not going to be ready for the first game. I don't give a damn what y'all fake ass goddamn surgeons are saying. If that boy available in the 5th round, we don't take him. Hey, I'm gonna be giving Matt a side eye.
Yeah, because they said that they projected him as a 6th or 7th round pick.
Oh, okay, run it. I'll take King. I'll take him and hold it down until Penix get back. I sure would.
Right.
I
There you go.
Listen. Okay, I can't talk about this. Okay, I can't talk about this, y'all. I can. I understand why we can't get Malik. I do. What I think Malik is gonna get in Miami,
hold on, too. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
All right,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll stop right there.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah. Don't wanna.
I'll talk to you afterwards.
Okay. You may have saved me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Just stop.
take
Yeah.
it as you saved me.
Right. But we're gonna go ahead and get up on out here anyway, because it's already about 10 o'clock. God damn, I ain't even know it was that late. Hey man, hey, we definitely appreciate y'all coming in. As you already know, the original name was Monday, Bad Bite Sports, 6-Man K Styles, the Don, the OG Truth. Till next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, dig it.
You ain't gotta go home.
Because the Don said so.
And that
And you
ain't
got
nothing but the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Y'all make sure y'all hit them damn buttons, man.
All right, people, we out.
Yeah, just watching the world spinning. I see the block evolving, new faces moving in. Everybody glued to screens, it's a different kind of scene. We're all connected but alone on a pixelated throne, just chasing ghosts in the digital glow. Chasing ghosts in the digital glow. That's just the way the story goes. Yeah, that's just the way the story goes.